Yes. Awesome. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Procure at Home. I'm Christina with the Women's Creative. I'm so excited to be hosting this week. We have two amazing vendors, and it's been really, really fun to get to know these businesses. So today I have Kristen from Hollis. Really incredibly beautiful pieces that she's going to share. So, Kristen, why don't you tell us a little bit about you? Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me. So I'm Kristen from Hollis Leather. I make leather goods from hand using old school leatherworking techniques. So that means that things are made really durably. I hand cut and hand stitch everything. And something that makes, I think, artisanal leather goods stand out from other leather goods is that we use something called the saddle stitch. And that is a hand sewing technique that predates the Industrial Revolution. So before there were even sewing machines, people would make leather boots, leather handbags that were really meant to last. So what that means is that it's a longer, more time-consuming process and more expensive, but the end result is really durable and long-lasting.
How did you get into this? How did you get started?
So around like 5-ish years ago, I actually was taking some metalworking classes for jewelry, which I loved. But I threw my back out around the same time and was not very mobile. And so around that time, I found this, it's like a leather supply store that was really close to where I lived. And I had gotten some just like a leather hide and some really basic materials and just started practicing at home. So I was doing hand stitching then, but I right now I use forks. So I stitch the forks, I use a fork to stitch and then sew. But at the time I only had a single needle awl. So I like couldn't really like bend down and hammer or anything. So I was just in my bed like stitching each and would sew. And I did not know what I was doing. I just really wanted something creative to do and to like take my mind off things. So I think that's the point where I was like, oh, I really love this. This is a really cool hobby. It's different. I hadn't really been aware of handcrafted leather goods, and it seemed like a lost art to me.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was also really used to buying cheap pleather handbags that would just fall apart. And I never wanted to spend the money on a really, thousands of dollars on a really big brand leather bag that had logos plastered on it. So this just seemed like a really good medium.
Yeah. Oh my
And so
gosh.
yeah, I just like kind of fell in love with it and started doing it as a hobby.
Oh, that's so fantastic. Can you show us a couple of the pieces that you have? Will you? Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
A little bit about what you're offering.
So this first little one, so this is a wrap card holder. This is with leather. So I love like it has a really nice texture.
Yeah, you can see it. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and so it has a wrap closure. Just unwrap. And it's a nice small size. So I tend to use it when I have like a clutch or a small bag that I don't want like a huge wonking wallet in. And I can fit, you can fit your business cards in it or just folded up cash and a few cards.
Okay.
It's just like a really cute like little style. And this leather, along with like all the other leather, it's really premium and high quality. So it's means you're gonna see a lot of texture, and sometimes there's like scars or marks on it, but that's not a sign of an imperfection. It's full grain leather, so that means that it's actually just higher quality, and the surface hasn't been degraded with sanding.
And tell me how a little bit how it wears. How does it like? What will it look like over time?
Sure. So it'll wear really nicely over time. So like, for example, so this light, this tan colored leather will darken a little bit over time, and we call it patina. So it'll kind of become like this rich brown leather, a lot of character. And I wish I had one with me right now. I don't. But it wears really nicely, and I think that's one of the main things I love about leather is that it just keeps changing with time, but I think it only gets better with time.
I agree with you. It's beautiful. What else?
Okay, so then we also have, let's see, let's do this. So this is a wrap wristlet. It uses the same like wrap closure as the other one, And I really like this closure just because it doesn't take away from the quality of the leather. If like I had a clasp or something, I really like just the natural leather.
Yep.
And all of it is so unlined, so you're not going to get lining that falls out.
Right.
It'll last you a long time. It's a really nice size to fit your phone, keys, wallet, wear it out as a wristlet, or you can just tuck it behind and hold it like that. And this one goes, I think.
Oh yeah, and I love using bags like that. Yes, I love using bags like that inside my clutch, my big bucket bags too.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, so like just put them in there. Mm-hmm. Yes, I always keep my wallet tucked in a bag like that, and then I kind of use it to organize my bigger bag, and then I carry them around. So maybe a reason to buy 3 pieces from you today. Get the whole set.
Right, and then I have this little slim card holder. Take my card out of here. So this one is a really nice slim piece. So I tend to make wallets and bags for women, but when I was doing markets, I got a lot of requests for men's wallets. So this is the closest kind of like unisex wallet. It fits nicely in your back pocket. It's really slim. It does have an extra, like a little slit here, but it's still a single pocket. So it doesn't have any added bulk, but you get some separation for your cards. And so for the first pocket, I like to put usually my ID or, whatever credit card you use most in the front. And I also have that in some funky colors.
Oh, those are awesome.
So these are all cowhide as well.
Okay.
They're embossed to look like other animal hides. I think this one's like a snakeskin print.
Yeah.
So they're fun, funky, and make really good gifts.
Yes, I love them.
And these go for $35.
Okay.
So most of the things I'll show you, the price point is like 100 and under. So I have a range from like, 30 to 300 for bigger pieces, but it's quite a range.
Okay.
I like to have pieces that are accessible.
Okay. I have my eye on that stitching you were just about to grab. What is that? Yes. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful.
So this is a woven piece. So I love this like woven detail.
Yes, it's so unique.
Thank you. So with leather, I love that it just manipulates really well, and each hide is a little different. So I love doing like this weave. I do a lot of basket weaves, and it just adds a really cool dimension to an already like really malleable, cool material.
I love it.
So this one is the woven clutch. So it has a like hidden magnetic closure, a little pocket in here, and then again unlined.
Yep.
And I have this in clutch version, and you can also choose to add a wristlet to it.
Oh, I love that.
So it's pretty versatile.
Oh, that is beautiful, Kristen.
Thank you. I like to make a lot of my products versatile, just because I like having, it just makes it really handy.
Well, and a piece like that is going to last so long. And so it's so nice. I mean, it may be that you use it one way for a while and then switch it up and use it a different way. And yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah, totally. And then let's see, I have one more. So this is the Maker hip bag. So this one, again, a nice like simple design. I use this style a lot at markets when I used to go to markets pre-COVID times.
I know. One day they'll come back.
They'll come back one day. But this is really handy just for like going hands-free. See if I can.
Oh, can you do a weight? Can you put it around your waist? Oh, I love this. Yes. It's like a belt bag.
It has a little adjustable piece here.
Yes.
And it comes off too, so you can remove it entirely and use it just as a clutch, or you can wear it as like a crossbody. Yes. So it's really
how versatile that is.
Convertible, yeah. So this is one of my personal favorites. I named it the Maker handbag because at markets a lot of other vendors would buy them from me and use them to keep money in their pockets while they were vending.
Okay, so I want you to tell everybody how they can buy from you. Yes. But before I do, just a second, I have got to ask you about your bracelet. Did you make it? It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's
I
a
love it.
like woven technique to that
Yes.
I showed you. So here I'll show you.
Oh, it's really cool. I love the leather colors.
Thank you, thank you. So it's two-tone, and it has a little dot closure. So this one I made for myself. So it has one closure, but I have other ones that have two, so you can kind of customize to fit your wrist. But also, if you want a custom bracelet, just message me and I can make it to your length. So going off of that, like if you want to check out my products, they are available.
Kristen, you froze.
Oh no. Can you hear me? Oh no. Uh-oh. Christina?
Okay, I think, are you trying to call me?
Oh, I'm trying to call you, but perfect timing. Sorry about that.
My Wi-Fi died.
Are we back on?
Oh no. Okay, well we are recording. And I'm going to we're still recording. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be able to cut and piece this all together.
Okay.
So if you would, thank you. If you would just tell me how people can buy from you.
Sure. So you can go to hollis-leather.com. And I have a lot of my styles available there. You can order directly on my website. Oh, also, I'm offering a discount code for this market. So you can type in procure at the checkout and it'll automatically discount 15% off your entire order. And I'm also offering free shipping through the end of the month, just because I know I want to make things easier for people shopping online with COVID and everything. So we're offering that. And you can also send me an email at hollisleathergoods.com if there's something custom that you want. So in addition to what I have on my website, I do a lot of custom versions of it. So for example, like if you liked this clutch, but you wanted a tan strap instead of a blue strap, I could do that for you. Just send me an email and
oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah,
those are the two ways that you can order from me.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Kristen, thank you so much for your time. I'm so excited for everyone to check out what you've got going on and to buy from you. So
well, thanks so much for having me. This was really fun.
Absolutely. It was. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you.